The Unseen Bonds, a story of lost and found. My name is John, and I'm about to share a story that's been a shadow in my life for as long as I can remember. It all started on Halloween night in 1986. I was 9 years old, and my sister Nina, who was 16, was the brightest star in my sky. That evening, she left with our parents, and I was told they were going to a house party. I stayed back, excited to go trick-or-treating with my best friend. I was Luigi, he was Mario, and we roamed the neighborhood, our bags filling with candy. The night was full of laughter and the sound of rustling leaves underfoot. But when my parents came to pick me up, something felt off. They were late, and the car ride home was unusually quiet. They took my candy away when we got home, saying I'd had enough sugar for one night. I asked about Nina, and they brushed it off, saying she was having fun and would be back soon. But Nina didn't come back. Days turned into weeks, and then months. We reported her missing, but it was like she had vanished into thin air. A year later, we held a funeral for her, even though we never found her. Life went on, but there were things I couldn't explain. Like why my dad would take food and water down to the basement every few days. I never really thought much about it until many years later. Now, it's 2024. My dad passed away last week, leaving me the old family house. My mom had died back in 2002, leaving behind only questions. Among the keys my dad left me, there was one I didn't recognize. It was small, rusty, and it looked like it was for a padlock. Memories flooded back, and I remembered the basement door that was always locked. I had never been down there, not once. Driven by a mix of curiosity and something I couldn't quite place, I went to the basement. The key fit the padlock, and as I turned it, I could hear the old tumblers falling into place. The door creaked open, and I reached for the light switch. The light flickered on, and I saw her. A woman sitting in the corner, with children around her. She stood up, and as she stepped into the light, my heart stopped. "John, is that you?" she said, and I couldn't believe it. It was Nina. She was alive, and she had been right here, under our feet, all these years. The story of what happened to Nina, why our parents did what they did, and how she survived all those years in the basement unfolded slowly. It was a tale of secrets, lies, and a love that never died. As I sat there, listening to Nina, I realized that our family was like this old house, full of hidden rooms and locked doors, but still standing, still holding us together.